This is Eagle Talk from the NCCU Sports Network.
Welcome back to Eagle Talk. We're coming to you live from McDougald-McClendon Gym. I'm now joined by the head coach of the Lady Eagles basketball team, Joli Robinson. And, Coach, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'd just like to congratulate our men's team for having such a wonderful game on Saturday. Sorry I didn't get to see it, but I heard it was exciting.
Well, you had a game yourself at Virginia Tech, going against an ACC school with a young team. I know it had to be a little bit of a learning experience for you.
Oh, it was. I have to say that first half of the game, we really played very well, holding them to 16 points. Score difference of 16 points in the first half. We came out doing the things that we've been trying to get them to do at the beginning of the game, and they were holding it on for a while.
Well, in Virginia Tech's an up-and-coming team in the ACC. They're picked in the upper echelon of the conference. Talk about the effort of Shanice Blanks in that contest. 20 points, 8 for 14 shooting on the day. I mean, she's someone that's really seemed to find that confidence beyond the arc.
Yes. I knew Shanice had the ability to do that, but we just didn't know when she was going to come out and show us that she could do it. That was one of the reasons why she was recruited to come to North Carolina Central, that we knew that she could score from the outside. We had to correct some things with her, and she has been very open in changing some things about her game. And, of course, the last couple of games, she has really been shooting very, very well. And we hope and we plan that she continues to do that throughout the season. Got
a question from Dennis Scott in Greensboro. He asks you, Joli, he's been really impressed with the way the Eagles have been playing this season. He wants you to talk about how you discovered Joanna Miller, considering she's from all the way in Los Angeles, California, and who would you compare her skills to from a previous player here at North Carolina Central? I want to thank Dennis for your question.
Yes. We get on a website called Be Recruited, and saw her name. I think I saw her name on Be Recruited, or her father contacted me and sent me a YouTube video of her. And once I saw that video, and I watched it several times, and I realized, you know what, I need to go out here and see this player. So I went out to California and had an opportunity to see her, and I was impressed when I saw her. It didn't take long. I didn't have to sit through a whole game to decide that this kid could do some things for us. The way that she's playing now is pretty much how she played in high school. She is playing. She is elevating her game. It's going to take her some more to continue that elevation. But I was just excited that he even wanted her to come, this far away from home and to come to North Carolina Central. And we stayed in contact and stay in contact with each other throughout the season. She is a kid that is going to do big things as she moves up in the ranks in college basketball. And I think she's just a kid to watch. She comes in, she watches film every day and every opportunity she has. We don't have to call her. She's calling us to come in and watch film. She wants to get better. And she's a gym rat. She loves to be in the gym consistently, so that helps a lot. And he had her in the gym all summer long. And we stayed in contact through emails and through phone calls, and he would tell me what they're doing and what she's working on. Is anything else that we need to have her to work on and things like that. So the relationship is good. And plus her father played at Xavier University. And so he has been a basketball player, so he knows what she needs to do.
It's kind of ironic how her last name was Miller, because she certainly can shoot like the one from the Indiana Pacers and the sister, Cheryl Miller. Joanna Miller is who we're talking about. Dennis from Greensboro, thanks for your question. You can email your questions to whooks@nccu.edu. Coach, with all the transitions that we've gone through going up to Division I and some of the games that you've had to play, the Marylands, the Virginia Techs, and you being so young, just talk about the play of your team thus far and how you guys are adjusting to the new assistant coaches and how that all is going right now.
I think the players are adjusting pretty well to the new assistant coaches, and I think them spending time with them on individual workouts has worked out tremendously. The athletes are coming in and trying to improve in certain areas that they're not, very strong in. That's helped out tremendously. Still competing in the type of schedule that we're competing against. I must say that the players are really working and putting their best effort that they possibly can put. We haven't had any problems with them, consistently. They pretty much are eager to learn, eager to put out, and wanting to work hard. And that's all you can ask. As long as they're doing it from day in and day out, we know that things will change around eventually for us.
Talk about your plan of attack over the next few days. You got a contest coming up next Wednesday against UNC Greensboro down at the Gate City. 7 o'clock tip-off. You can hear that contest right here on NCCU, EaglePride.com. Paul Daugherty will be bringing you that contest on the NCCU Sports Network. But UNC Greensboro coming up. You got exams coming up this week. What's your plan of attack for the week and to get prepared for that contest next Wednesday?
One of our basic plans is we've had a few days off due to exams, so we've got to get back and hopefully we haven't lost a whole lot in our conditioning aspect of it. But our major plan is that we have made some adjustments in our defensive end, and we're just trying to help them understand the adjustments that we're making defensively. And they're beginning to understand and beginning to pick that up a lot better. And just continue to execute on the offensive end, moving the ball a lot more versus putting the ball on the floor. If you're going to put the ball on the floor, attack the basket. If you're not attacking the basket, let's just move it around and make that defense shift a little bit more, which will open up some more shots for us. And then possibly we can get our two shooters on the floor at the same time. It would balance us out a little bit more on both sides of the floor. Hopefully that would help us as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. And lastly, hopefully we'll have everyone back at practices. We have not had a full practice group beginning of the season. So hopefully after this week we'll have everybody there on the 16th ready to go.
Talk about the role that Danielle DeBerry and Blair Houston have on this team. They seem to be very important cogs to the defensive side of the floor for your team.
Blair and Danielle finished off last season very, very strong, so they were familiar with the things that we basically have been doing. And with their leadership and with their work ethics, I think that's what they really bring to us. They work hard 24/7. And as long as the other players see that, then they have a tendency to, follow behind them. And I think that's the biggest strength that both of those players bring to us defensively or offensively. No matter what's going on, you're going to get hard. No matter if they make a mistake, they're still going to go at it hard. The hustle is always going to be there. And that's what you look for any athlete that plays. You're not going to always be perfect. You're not going to always get everything that you plan to get. But as long as you're hustling and going hard at everything that you do, you can compensate for those mistakes that are made out on the floor.
What's the morale of the team right now with the sluggish start as far as I guess patience with this transitions, patience with learning the new coaches? How is the morale of the team start with you guys starting off 0-7?
Well, I think the record with any team, you're going to have a low morale because you want to win. I don't think there's anybody in the country that does not want to win a basketball game. But I think our kids have held their own very, very well considering what's happening with us. And then you look at the type of schedule that we're playing. A lot of teams don't play these types of schedules because they know what the outcomes are going to be, especially with a new young team. But I think they are pushing each other. They want to get better. They want to do the things that they need to do, and they want to win. And they haven't given up. So the morale is there. It's going to be good, but you're going to always have your ups and downs. And hopefully once they can get a win, it will continue to grow and get better and better. Yes, we would love to get some home wins, being at home, having your home fans there, having your band there to support you, and having the student body there. It makes a big difference because when you're traveling to other schools and you see their bands, you see their students, you see their fans there, you look forward to being home so that you can have that same thing going on with your program. So, yes, we're looking forward to playing some games at home and getting some wins at home.